Hello, ladies and gents. This is your host, Stardust Gaming, and we are back continuing our offensive against the Soviets. It's funny how it kind of turns into that. And right now, we're at turn 9, so almost halfway through. Now, I would consider myself to be, I guess, just instinctively, I said, on the offensive in these multiple areas. I'd say that they have the defensive mindset. They're actually digging in this whole group for some reason. They're the ones on the defensive. They're having to stop us now from attacking them. And we are pushing through this with a wedge of infantry and tanks, so they're having a bad time. So let's pass the turn and see what they do in response. Hopefully attacking me in other sectors where I'm strong, so that I can attrit their strength. Although I will say that now that they're not attacking, they're in the offensive, they have set up a nice, reasonably strong AAA net over this whole region again. Oh, look at, they're bombarding us there. Okay. Yeah, I need to set up my own fighter superiority squadron here to cover this. This guy, not that, something over here bombarded that. It looks like here they're in a retrograde motion, if you will. Yeah, keep retreating, do it, get out. Whoa. Look at this, they're pulling out. They're pulling back to consolidate their bridgehead here, it looks like. Or at least have this. Oh, there we go. Now they have another fighter squadron overhead. If they attack us now, I'll be in big trouble. Although, actually, I could use this, maybe. Although they didn't bombard it, I'm not sure. Okay, well, looks good. Let's see what they'll do here. It doesn't really matter now since we're gonna dig in next turn and they can't do anything. I'm not concerned about this actually. Really, I'm curious to see what this huge train of reinforcements is gonna do. Looks like they can't penetrate my defenses there. Okay, it's our turn again. I can't help it. I really want to destroy these, like, splinter these regiments. It's too satisfying. Look, they want to interview with air, but there's nothing even in B or C phase that could possibly help them, so they can't. There's nothing they can do. Okay, and back to the column, back to the column. Let's look right here and destroy these guys. Oznaz Special Forces Battalion. This extremely valuable AAA regiment. This fortified front. That would be a real hassle to take on the offensive, just like this one. This gun battery. The last thing that looks like we can't take out this turn is the real prize, the 6,000 men of the Naval Infantry Brigade. The only unit that we can't fully exploit. Okay, now let's all dig in here. And use these to paralyze their movement. I don't want them attacking me while I'm not totally dug in. Okay, that's all set up. This is good. This area is good. I mean, even these reinforcements are like exactly where I want them in the reserve. This AA we might be able to use though over the front line, and these heavy tanks and stuff, this heavy equipment could be useful if we're fighting inside the bulge, especially this battle group, this really powerful one. Yeah, that's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. A lot of Wespers. Although I prefer guerrillas, but in this role, but it's okay. Okay, everything down there is moved. Let's move these up. Look, these guys are way on the defensive here. Digging in despite being totally behind my lines. Ooh, there's a lot of units up there, I'll say that. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that is a lot of enemies. That's a lot. We'll set these up as a make a little. This will be the one wall of like a corridor for our tanks to move up through. These, all the sector, then they could link up with any. Well, I don't see a breakthrough happening now because this is so heavily fortified that like I don't think we're gonna get through. So, you know, kind of cancel what I just said there. I don't think that's actually. Anyway, let's keep moving our guys up the road. We'll have a couple more enemy pawns like this. Well, I think just this under our at our mercy, and then these later. Look, the training regiments are finally getting to the front line. They're finally getting pretty close. Everything looks well. Can we destroy this? Is this... This doesn't have any A-phase guys that can help it. Oh, look, that guy flew back. Kind of weird. Okay. And we destroyed them. Okay. This, yeah, that we cannot do the same with. Because there are too many enemies. All those we can now shift up. So let's take a look at the total losses for them. Yikes, all the way up to 2,800 casualties in terms of troops. Youch, that hurts for them. Not really much more tanks than AT. Well, actually, a lot more 45 mil guns. And then obviously no losses for ourselves. That's just us accepting surrenders on the grand tactical, on the grand operational map. We'll set these. Maybe we'll just leave these here, these three, as like a barrier, and then move these behind. Kind of make a wedge like this, but keep it here. I don't. Or maybe we could also use the tanks to try to sever this. That actually might be the best thing to do with these tanks here. If these get into position, that's what they should do. Is they should definitely sever this link. Crash through this area. Look, these are actually weakened. Only 6 out of 10 of the dreaded 57 mils. This unit is weaker, although not necessarily in terms of AT. This is full strength, unfortunately, and these are all full strength. So maybe it'll be tough, but we could do it. Anyway, let's see here. Since they do have AA over this, I want to send up my own fighters to make a covering screen. A 5th fighter group will pull up, because I'm okay with losing some of the planes, instead of them have like a dual capability. And let's hit them for aerial supremacy right there. Alright, looking good there. I really want this AA to come up here so we at least have the option to pull it up. And also, I think I'm going to put, since if they engage, they'll be inside of their range, we're going to put up another fighter squadron to cover that region. Although I don't like using, although I don't, excuse me, like using this, I think I will. We'll keep that so that this front is covered in case they attack me. Okay, and let's pass the turn and see what they do. They set their AA. Okay, I'll set up my own fighter patrols and AA myself. Thank you very much. Wow, I will be surprised if they don't attack me. Fortunately, they're moving more troops at least into this clump here, it seems, so the more that comes here and the less that's here, the easier breakthrough we'll have. Although, my god, that's nuts, the amount of enemy things there. Somehow we lost 4 planes to 1. That's ridiculous. That's truly upsetting. I don't know how that is possible. But, oh well. Oh, and look, we got forced out too. They won the interception, and now they have... What is this? We lost 3 more planes somehow? I don't know how that happened or why, but... We lost 7 planes to 1. Cool. That was nuts. Did not like to see that one bit. Okay, here they're trying to exploit this gap and link up with their AT regiment. If that happened, these guys would actually be in trouble. Although if they linked up, I could just again move this over and cut both of them off. So maybe it is a good thing if they try that. And this is disorganized too. Excellent. Okay, it's our turn, so we are just going to continue on. Destroy that. Easy dub. Again, easy kill. Thank God that thing's down. It looks like now we can once again deploy reinforcements as well from this sector. And these frontline troops are dug in, so they can do whatever they want now, including attack me. That might even be better, because if they attack me enough... Oh, these are 3,000. I thought they were 6,000 men for some reason. That would be immense, but 3,000 is still an incredible amount. Yeah, they can... Yeah, they can go ahead and attack me. That's fine. I don't care. In fact, I haven't even fought any of these units the entire game. Which is kind of funny when I think about it. But yeah, they can attack me now. That's okay with me. These guys are in position. These guys are good. Where's that AA? This has gotta, like, push up. We'll add this to our mobile reserve. I'm not sure if I want to throw the tanks into battle or not yet. Okay, keep those guys there. This would cut them off, but it puts me too close to the enemy. Nice. Oh, they're digging in. They know it's going to be bad for them. What the hell is this thing? Oh, yeah, right. The famous Panzerjäger Brenns, the, like, meme-level vehicles. Truly incredible, boys. Truly incredible. Let's actually move this out of the way so that these guys can get up there. Do some damage. Make way for the tanks. The tank destroyers. Let's go. Make way, boys. Make way. Oh, these guys should be digging in. I think I was gonna do that last turn, but like kind of missed it. Okay, dig in, boys. Ah, recon battalion. Jäger Fusiliers. Okay, interesting. Jägerführers. Well, these guys have a lot of movement, that's for sure. I guess we'll move them up there. I don't want the front line getting like too cluttered. I think we'll set the 13th Panzer Division HQ to... Oh, look at this Flammpanzer B2s. Bruh, that's crazy. I'm actually really down to use those. We'll use this as a defensive anchor in this. Okay, although those training troops marched all that way, they're not going to move up much more because I don't want them to clog up the front line with guys, with dudes. Yo, these tanks are gonna cut right through them when they go through this, hopefully. Yikes, a lot of AT though. We haven't, look, the infantry's down, but we have not destroyed any of their 18 anti-tank, 45 mm anti-tank guns on any of the companies, although this is lessened. And then we haven't destroyed any of those either, that's so bad. Okay, no, whatever. Let's bombard these so they can't attack downwards. Yes, fighter squadron. That I'm not going to engage with planes anymore because I lost 7 to 1, which is crazy. Alright, keep moving up, boys. Finally, some of our heavy A from the rear is actually reaching the front line. Okay, finally, let's get, where's our venerable, used from the very beginning, 5th Fighter Group. I took so many casualties at the hands of those Soviet fighters. Set them up right there to cover the bridgehead in case they attack me. This is covering this sector. I'm actually scared to deploy my AAA here because I know it'll take such heavy casualties from the fighters, so that's pretty terrible. In all honesty, that's the way it is. But anyway, we do want to let them attack us. They definitely are going to attack us next turn. We want to let them attack us because we want these to be weakened. Oof, this is weak. Although again, it's got almost all of its guns, all but one, which is really scary. Let's at least do, I guess, what little we can and set up a fighter like wing right, like on the edge of theirs, like here. Maybe that'll stop that from happening, although I don't want them to actually engage. Whew, that's right on the edge. Okay. These are overlapping, so they should fight, but for some reason it doesn't work that way in the game. Let's look at losses. We still haven't lost any other troops. 1607 to 32,000, 20%. 1 out of every 5 Soviet troops in the front has been killed or captured by me. Killed, wounded, or captured by me. Okay, looks good. Let's pass the turn and see what they got. Bro, I'm gonna steamroll through this salient. It's gonna be awesome. Whoop. They just bombed me? Oh no, it's another superiority wing. Look, this guy gave up trying to save these guys. Probably a good idea for him. These are disorganized now. Beautiful. Okay, well, it's our turn again. Let's real quick break these down. Not that. Oh, that's kind of funny. Ooh, that could have actually been a battle, but they didn't engage. This is weaker too, so that's good. Well, this next turn, I think we are going to use our tanks to actually break into their lines, probably, although not for certain. So, well, let's look around. Let's see what we got. These are all digging in. There's a lot of troops over here. Regular Soviet troops there. So that's interesting. Apparently, that's not disorganized. It's 100% intact. So that's kind of a weird curiosity, so we'll just leave it because it's kind of cool. I don't really know what to make of it, but I don't really mind. Yeah, I think these tanks should actually go toward the front line here. What is this? Is it a Stug E? Oh, it is. I like the Stug E in multiplayer quite a bit, although in this it would probably not be very good. 10th Infantry Division, Engineers. The last troops from the rear coming up. We'll use these training battalion troops to, like, secure the rear line behind these. Also move this up to right here so we have good AA, good total AA coverage. And then this, man, these are just clogging the roads. We need to push these back. There's just too many of them right now. Yeah, get up there. Very nice. Looks like they actually didn't attack me. Which is kind of interesting. Ooh. 20. I didn't realize these were Nashorns. Dang, these could take out any Soviet tank in the whole theater. 25 Nashorns. That's deadly. Okay, y'all dig in. Well, we do want to make sure the front line is lined with artillery. Okay, everything's looking good. These tanks are progressing past the line of infantry into the, you can almost say no man's land, to here, where they will be in a good position to attack. These won't be in position in time, but it's okay. So the question is, do I let them attack me here and go in? Or do I, like, forestall them on purpose? And this has some good flak assets, too, because I'm thinking about how, like, since they're out here, they might get caught by enemy aircraft, but at least they'll be able to support each other with all their flak. It might even be a good thing, knock on wood, obviously, if the enemy tries to attack us from the air there. It might put us in a good position where we can really do a lot of damage. Alright, everything looks good. We are going to end the video here, guys, so we don't have a super long video. But, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Next turn, we will face whatever the Soviets had to throw at us. Possibly nothing, although they could attack. And then, we will commence our very first armored attack of the game into these unsuspecting, well, they can probably see it coming by now, so they're digging in, these Guards, Airborne, and Rifle regiments. I'll see you next time, guys. For now, this is Social Gaming, signing off.